Hello everyone, this is Husker Wk8 welcoming you back to the Cleveland Browns franchise and today's coverage from First Energy Stadium. The Cleveland Browns against the New York Jets. The Browns can't look past the Jets because of their record. The last time they did that, they got beat up pretty bad by Washington. The Jets have the ball first, and with Eli Manning in control, he hands off to Tommy Bohannon for a 4-yard gain. 2nd and 6 now. Manning goes back to pass, and it's complete to Eric Decker over the 40-yard line. So it's now 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line, and the handoff is to Chris Ivory. He's over the 45. 2nd and 6 now. Manning hands off to Ivory again, and he almost has the first down. 3rd and inches. Manning fakes the handoff and throws to Wusu. First down, Jets at the 36. Now Manning hands off to Ivory, and he's up the middle to the 30-yard line. 3rd and 4 now. Manning hands off to Zach Stacy, and he has the first down. 3rd and 8 now. And just inside the 20-yard line, Manning throws the screen pass to Ivory, and he's inside the 10-yard line. Tackled at the 6-yard line. 1st and goal. Manning gives off to Ivory up the middle, and he's inside the 5, down to the 1-yard line. On 2nd and goal, Manning fakes the handoff and hits Eric Decker in the end zone for the touchdown. On the replay, the play-action pass worked to perfection. J-Rod Hosley came up on run support, leaving Eric Decker alone in the back of the end zone. 7-0. And back deep, the Browns have made a change back to Raheem Mostert, and he hurdles a man out to the 30 and past. Tackled at the 32. So now on 1st down, Stafford goes back to pass and is almost tackled in the backfield, getting that one away just in time. Now, a fake handoff and a complete to Gordon as he's running 20, 10, touchdown, Josh Gordon. Stafford runs a play-action pass. It doesn't really fool Buster Screen any, but Josh Gordon makes the catch anyway, and down the field he goes into the end zone for the Browns touchdown. It's tied up 7-7. Jeremy Curley brings it out, makes a nice move inside the 10. Another one about the 25 and is tackled outside the 30. But he's injured on the play, grabbing his shoulder. We'll have to find out what that injury is. Now it's 1st and 10. Manning goes back to pass, and it's intercepted by J-Ron Hosley. And he's back inside the 40-yard line. On the replay, you can see he just jumped in front and intercepted that ball and is inside the 40. It's so nice to have him back in the lineup. Now on 2nd and 11, Stafford goes back to pass, and it's complete in the end zone to Josh Gordon for another Browns touchdown. Buster Screen is having a hard time with Josh Gordon, and Matt Stafford is all too willing to take advantage of that. Touchdown, Browns. Now it's 14-7. How fast things get turned around. Manning complete to Decker again over the 20-yard line for a first down. Now from the 24, Manning fakes the handoff and is complete to Brandon Marshall, and he is free in the secondary. 10-5, touchdown, New York. it would seem that both quarterbacks are taking advantage of the play-action pass. This one complete to Brandon Marshall, and up the field he goes. Joe Hayden can't catch him, and it's a touchdown, Jets. All tied up at 14 apiece. The handoff is to Johnson, and he gets a first down out past the 30-yard line. From the 32, Stafford hands off to Malcolm Johnson, and he has a nice 5-yard gain. Now on 2nd and 5, Stafford hands off to Duke Johnson, and he almost gets the first down. 3rd and inches. Stafford hands off to Malcolm Johnson again, and he gets the first down out to the 49-yard line. Now on 1st and 10, Stafford drops back, throws long, complete to Travis Benjamin. Touchdown, Cleveland. But Matthew Stafford is hurt, holding his elbow. We got a couple of injuries to find out what is going on. If we look at that reception on replay, it bounces in the air off Jonathan Joseph and into the arms of Travis Benjamin. The Browns lead it 21-14, and Manning gets sacked by Brandon Spikes, which brings us to the end of the first quarter. A lot of scoring in this one, 21-14 Browns. Now Wk8 Baby has an update on those injuries we were seeing.
I found out a few minutes ago that Jeremy Curley has done something serious to his shoulder and looks to be in a lot of pain. Here on the Browns sideline, I'm being told that Matt Stafford has re-injured his elbow on his throwing arm. Neither of these players will be back today, and we will have to wait and see how serious each injury is.
Ooh, that is a big blow to the Browns, not having the deep threat of Matthew Stafford. Now it's 3rd down for the Jets. Can the Browns hold them? Manning is complete to Decker, but he does not get the first down, so they have to punt. Now on 3rd and 6, McCown now at the helm for the Browns. Complete to Malcolm Johnson, and out of bounds at the 43. 1st and 10 for the Browns. McCown hands off to Duke Johnson around the left side, and he gets the first down. A nice 12-yard carry for him. Now, from the 45, Malcolm Johnson is inside the 40-yard line. 2nd and 4 from the 39. McCown rolls to his left and fumbles the football, and it's picked up by Lorenzo Malden. But the booth review this one. I think they're going to find that Josh McCown just carrying this ball too carelessly. And what is their finding? The play stands, so it's the Jets' ball. 2nd and 10 now. Manning gives off to Chris Ivory, and he has a nice gain to the 43. Now on 3rd and 3. Manning sends Jay Samaro in motion, and it's complete to Brandon Marshall to the 50-yard line. First down, Jets. Now from the 50-yard line, the handoff is to Chris Ivory, and he fumbles the football and picked up by Matt Shaughnessy. The booth is going to review this because they weren't sure that Chris Ivory was down or he was still moving forward with the ball in his hand. And what did they come up with? The play stands. So it's Browns football. Now on 2nd and 8, McCown goes back to pass, and it's complete to Gary Barnage at the 30. But Josh McCown is down and injured. Let's hope this one isn't serious, because that brings on 3rd-string quarterback Mark Sanchez. And he rolls to his left. Throws to the end zone for Robert Turbin, and it's incomplete. Out of bounds and that brings on Kaimi Fairbairn for a 41-yard field goal, and it's up and good. That puts the Browns up 24-14. Manning goes back to pass, and it's complete to Brandon Marshall, and after spinning, gets about a 9-yard gain. 2nd and 1. Manning fakes the handoff and throws long to Bohannon, and it's complete inside the 40 of the Browns. Now, the handoff is to Chris Ivory, and he has a nice little pickup inside the 35, but Danny Shelton is down with a head injury, and that could be big for the Browns defense. And that brings us to the 2-minute warning. Now, with the Jets, 2nd and 6 at the 33. Ivory gets a couple of yards up the middle. So it's 3rd down. Can the Browns hold them? Manning goes back to pass, and it's complete to Marshall for the 1st down inside the 25. From the 22 in the hurry-up offense, it's now 1st and 10. Manning drops back to pass, and it's complete to Eric Decker inside the 20 to the 17-yard line. 2nd and 5, still in the hurry-up offense. Manning back to pass as all day, and Marshall finally catches it. But they have 1 yard to go. In the hurry-up offense, 3rd and inches, and the pass is complete to Chris Owusu. Now 1st and goal from the 8-yard line. Manning sails it over the top of everybody. 2nd and goal. And the handoff is to Zach Stacy, and he's caught in the backfield by Berkevius Mingo. After a Jets timeout, it's now 3rd down and basically 10. Manning has all day and throws incomplete. Almost picked off by Justin Gilbert. That brings on Nick Folk for a 27-yard field goal, and it's up and good. 24-17 with 30 seconds left to go. Mark Sanchez goes back to pass, rolls to his right, fires it out there, complete to Taylor Gabriel, just shy of the 40-yard line. Sanchez now back to pass, rolls right and fires to Taylor Gabriel. A 9-yard pickup to the 32. Sanchez back to pass again, and it's complete for a touchdown to Josh Gordon. His 3rd on the day. And Buster Screen is getting torched by Josh Gordon. Another touchdown to add to his total. He just doesn't seem to have any answers for Josh Gordon. Now 31-17 with 15 seconds left in the first half. Manning hands off to Ivory, and he is tackled in the backfield by Brandon Spikes, which brings us to halftime, 31-17 Browns. There were a lot of scores in this first half of football. The Browns lost quarterback Matt Stafford, and Josh McCown has been injured as well, but they were able to put up 31 points in the first half of play. More important, I think, is that no Brown quarterback threw a pick. Outstanding! The Browns possessed a quick strike mentality, but the Jets were playing control football except for that long completion to Brandon Marshall for a touchdown. Let's see if the Browns can hang on for the win in the second half. Welcome back to First Energy Stadium and our second half coverage of our game between the New York Jets and the Cleveland Browns. The Browns hold a 31-17 advantage in this one. Let's now go to Wk8 Baby for a coach report.
Starting out with the injuries in the first half, Josh McCown has a bit of bursitis in his elbow, but should be back for the second half. and Danny Shelton left with what the doctors are calling a mild concussion, so he will not be back. Coach Bowles told me that the Jets need to put a lot more pressure on the Browns quarterbacks to hurry them into making some mistakes. And Coach Bettini said that without Matt Stafford and the deep threat, they will have to rely on the short game to carry them through. And the defense will have to play some strong football here on the second half.
Thank you for that report. And it will be interesting to see how the Browns perform with injuries to both the offense and defense. The Browns have it first here in the second half. And from the 22-yard line, McCown is in the shotgun, fires complete to Andrew Hawkins over the 40-yard line. Now on 2nd and 12, McCown drops back, fires complete to Josh Gordon for the first down. 1st and 10 now. The give is to Duke Johnson up the middle for a 6-yard gain. And he's injured, hobbling on his hip. So we'll have to find out what that's about. 2nd and 4 now. McCown drops back, and it's complete to Andrew Hawkins at the 25-yard line. Now on 3rd and 8. McCown drops back, and it's complete to Robert Turbin inside the 20, but short of the first down. That brings on Fairbairn for a 35-yard field goal, and it's through right through the middle. It's now 34-17 Browns. On 2nd and 10, Manning fires complete over the middle to Eric Decker. 3rd and 2. Manning pitches back to Chris Ivory, and he has lots of room for the first down. Now from the 38, Manning in the shotgun, passes complete to Eric Decker in Brown territory at the 46. Almost the 47. Chris Ivory has a huge gain over the left side to the 15-yard line. 2nd and 10 now. Zach Stacy is inside the 10-yard line. 3rd and 3. Manning hands off to Zach Stacy up the middle, and he's in for the touchdown. Zach Stacy just powers his way inside the 5 and keeps going until he's in the end zone. Touchdown Jets, making it 34-24. McCown drops back on 1st and 10, and it's complete to Gary Barnage outside the 25. 2nd and 4 at the 27. The handoff is to Duke Johnson running the left side, and he has a first down out to the 35. Now on 2nd and 9. McCown drops back, and it's complete to Johnson over the left side. First down, Browns. Josh McCown appears to have injured his foot. We'll have to see what that injury is. That's a 2nd-string quarterback right there. That brings in Mark Sanchez. Drops back to pass. And it's complete to Travis Benjamin inside the 10-yard line. And that brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter with your score 34-24 Browns. Now on 1st and goal from the 7-yard line. Sanchez hands off to Duke Johnson, and he's tackled in the backfield. And now Jonathan Joseph is injured for the Jets. This game is just littered with injuries. 3rd and goal now from the 9-yard line. Sanchez passes outside for Gordon, and it's incomplete. That brings on Fairbairn for a 26-yard field goal, and it's up and good. That brings us now to 37-24 Browns. 1st and 10 for the Jets. The handoff is to Chris Ivory, and he's to the 30-yard line. 2nd and 4 now. Manning drops back, and lets it fly. Jason Morrow catches the football over the 45-yard line for a first down. And from the 48-yard line, Manning pitches it back to Chris Ivory running the left side and out of bounds for a first down at the 40-yard line. Now on 3rd and 11, Manning is back to pass, and it's incomplete, intended for Jason Morrow. Now on 4th and 11, down by 13 points, Manning drops back to pass, fires to the end zone, and missed by Brandon Marshall. So with 8 minutes left in the game, the Browns take over. Sanchez pitches back to Johnson, and he runs on the right side over the 45-yard line. Now on 3rd and 3, Sanchez drops back to pass, and it's incomplete. That brings on Andy Lee to try to pin the Jets on their own side of the field. Can he do it? No! Just misses, and it's a touchback. So on 2nd and 8, Manning drops back to pass, and he's going for Marshall, and it's complete inside the 40-yard line of the Browns. Now on 2nd and 13, Manning drops back, and he's firing for Brandon Marshall again. He has him inside the 10-yard line. 1st and goal from the 7. The handoff is to Zach Stacy, and he's in for the touchdown. Zach Stacy weaving his way through the defense this time, on his way to the end zone. And now your score is 37-31. Can the Browns hang on to win this one? Sanchez rolls right, and it's complete to Andrew Hawkins for a first down. Now from the 27, Sanchez goes back to pass, and it's complete to Barnage for another first down. Now on 3rd and 9, Sanchez drops back, rolls right, and completes it to Brian Hartline inside the 40 of the Jets. So from the 39, Sanchez hands off to Duke Johnson, and he has a wonderful first down run inside the 30. Now from the 27 and a half, give us to Duke Johnson. Ooh, and he gets hammered by Damon Harrison, and the helmet flies. Duke Johnson shows that he's a pretty tough character because he's back out there on 2nd and 9. And the handoff is to Johnson over the right side, and he fumbles the football. The defense recovers the ball. And now it's the Jets' ball with 59 seconds left. Manning completes it to Devin Smith, but he was unable to get out of bounds. The clock is ticking, and they're in the hurry-up offense. It's now 1st and 10. And Manning, dropping back to pass, throws long. And Eric Decker can't pull in the one-handed catch. Now it's 3rd and 10 with 35 seconds left. Manning drops back to pass, fires left side to Devin Smith inside the 30-yard line of the Browns. Now from the 28, the Jets in the hurry-up offense, trying to get the play off as soon as possible. Manning fires left side to Chris Ivory and out of bounds. 2nd and 4, and 15 seconds left. Manning passes to Jason Morrow, but he stays in bounds at the 11-yard line. First down, 5, 4, 3, 1 play left. Manning, and it's intercepted by J-Ron Hosley. It just looked like Manning threw that up in desperation, and Hosley jumped in front of Quincy Enunwa and preserved the Browns' victory, 37-31. I'll say it again, it sure is nice to have him back on the roster and playing well. The Browns put up over 500 yards of offense in this one, but truly let the Jets back in this game. The Browns quarterbacks and receivers did an outstanding job with 415 yards of passing, but they still couldn't get away from fumbling the football. The Browns may have to take a look at the halfback position because it doesn't seem like Duke Johnson can go through one game without a fumble. He seems to be fast enough and he's tough, but he can't hold on to the football. Matthew Stafford had a nearly perfect passer rating at 156.2, but Josh McCown and Mark Sanchez combined for 256 yards and 1 touchdown. It was nice to see the backups maintain the lead and an eventual win. And what can we say about Josh Gordon? 4 receptions, 148 yards, and 3 touchdowns. If he keeps on going like this, he'll be in the Pro Bowl for sure. The defense is certainly having a harder time this season, allowing an awful lot of points, but making the big plays when they're desperately needed. The Browns missed Danny Shelton's presence in the middle in the second half. It didn't help anything that the offense kind of sputtered in the second half as well. This seemed to be an injury-plagued game, and for the New York Jets, Jeremy Curley is out for 8 weeks with a torn shoulder, and the Browns will be without Matt Stafford for 2 weeks with a sprained elbow. If all goes well, he'll be back in week number 11 for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Next up for the Browns are the Carolina Panthers in First Energy Stadium. The Panthers, while they're only a game over 500, have a strong team overall, 3rd in rushing offense and number 7 in rushing defense. This Panthers team is stacked with all kinds of talent, starting with Cam Newton at quarterback, Ohio State receivers Philly Brown and Ted Ginn Jr., and Florida State standout Kelvin Benjamin, and also veteran captain Greg Olsen at tight end. They also have a strong offensive line behind Ryan Khalil and Trey Turner. The defense, with players like Charles Johnson, Star Lotulelei, Luke Kuechly, and Thomas Davis, look to turn this Browns offense without their starting quarterback upside down. Remember that if you enjoyed this video, leave a like, and if you would like to be notified when there is a new one, subscribe by clicking on my icon at the end of the video. Thank you for joining us for a presentation of the New York Jets at the Cleveland Browns. And until we see you here again in First Energy Stadium against the Carolina Panthers for Wk8 baby, I'm Husker Wk8 saying goodbye and have a good day, everyone.